Hi everyone, and welcome to our first podcast here in sunny Spain. We're just going to do a quick introduction. My name is Logan Robertson and I work for Mercers Real Estate based in Camposol, the urbanisation Camposol in Matheron in Spain. And I'm one of the sales agents here. And next to me...
My name's Lindsay. I'm the owner of the company. And obviously Logan works alongside, along with another 6 colleagues that we have in the office, and we cover many, many languages, which is a great opportunity for the potential buyers.
Exactly. And the point of this video is just to give you an overview of what's happening here in Spain and what we do as a company. So we're going to begin with the advantages of buying here in Spain.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a bit of that?
Well,
because you bought here...
Well, I moved out here when I was 11 years old, so I've been here 27 years.
27 years.
27 years.
And I've been here 11 years now, so I bought 11 years ago, and I've been in the business for... I worked up the coast before, so I was in the business nearly 20 years now.
Yeah, same as me. I've been about 20 years as well.
Yeah.
But you live on Camposol.
I live in Camposol, and it's a good place to live. Okay, so moving back to why we're here today, we want to talk about why people are buying in Spain and the benefits of buying in Spain.
Yeah.
And we know what they are because we've been living here a long time. And to touch on a few of them.
Yes.
The weather. The sunshine.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot. It's very hot today. It's too hot actually.
It's the 6th of August and I think it's like nearly
35 degrees.
35 already.
35 degrees and it's really hot up here. But also some of the other benefits
economy,
is cost of living. Cost of living is amazing out here. Yeah. Running costs are so low compared to the UK.
Yeah.
And we hear that all the time. And we get lots of inquiries about that, and we're always telling people what we pay, which is half of what the UK are paying. People are talking about groceries now. Groceries are probably not as cheap as they used to be.
No, but they're still a lot cheaper.
They're still cheaper than the UK.
And also a lot of people do a lot of outdoor living, go out for meals. It's cheap enough to eat at restaurants, isn't it?
It's so cheap. And again, if you're bringing children here, the way of life for children is completely different. You went through that as a child.
I did.
Schooling?
I went to school and I've now got 2 kids of my own, bilingual as well. And obviously the activities here for kids, you've got the beach, you've got swimming pools, zoos, shopping centres, lots of activities going on for the kiddies. And
it's more outdoors.
Yeah.
Whereas in the UK, you take time off and you don't know if you're going to get good weather or not. So again, the weather is the big thing. The weather is the thing that pulls people to Spain.
And the cost of living.
The cost of living, buying a property. The cost of buying a property compared to the UK is probably half. Some of the prices are half than what you can get in the UK. A detached villa here on Camposol, for example, can start from, with a pool, 130,000 euros.
Yeah, 2 bed, 2 bath.
And you've got your own pool on a plot of 400 square metres.
Yeah.
I used to live in the south coast in England, and you're lucky if you get a small flat for that.
And then you've got the council tax, which you probably, what we pay here a year is probably what back in the UK you pay a month.
Yeah.
So that's another bit of the costs.
Well, my council tax, I've just got a small 2-bedroom property and it's under 200 euros a year.
Yeah.
And I was paying over £200 a month.
That's it.
In the UK.
So there's your saving already.
Right. I think what we want to do now is chat about how difficult it is to buy in Spain, or even how easy it is to buy in Spain. Yes. The process.
The process. Number one would obviously, once you've found the ideal property, is that we put you in contact with one of the local solicitors and they take it from there. They do all the conveyancing, notary, power of attorney to make it as stress-free as possible.
And let's touch on the buying process as well, because that's quite easy. So once you've viewed the property, once you've found the property, you make an offer.
Yeah.
Once the vendors accept the offer, if you want to move forward, unlike the UK, you need to make a commitment here. The commitment is actually physically putting 3,000 euros down. And I think that's a better way than doing it in the UK, because that means you're committing to it and you're going to move forward with the purchase, whereas in the UK you don't put any money down and you can pull out at the last minute. And as a vendor you're left in the lurch. So here you put 3,000 euros down. Within 21 days, after you've got things up and running with solicitors, you then put the difference up to 10%. And then nothing else until completion. And during that period, the solicitor,
They do all the conveyancing, make sure it's debt free, there's no debts on the property, and they'll sort out the water, electric meters. By leaving a power of attorney as well with a solicitor, you don't even need to be here for the completion if you're tied up with work, as long as you do your transactions with one of the currency companies, which we can touch on.
selection of them.
Yeah.
And the one thing that the solicitors are getting for you as well is your all-important NIE.
Yes.
And you need an NIE for buying anything in Spain. So that's quite important, and that's something that's part of the process. Now, costs of that, generally, if it's hard to put a pinpoint on costs, but we generally say if you budget 13 or 14% of the buying price,
Yeah.
that should cover everything and probably leave you some change.
Yeah.
And the timeline for that, it can be anything. That's something we manage at the beginning with the
But a
vendors.
normal sort of straightforward cash purchase would be 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So you could be in, if you buy in April or May, you could be in the summer
That's it.
and enjoying your pool
And the sunshine,
and the sunshine.
which we have mainly all year round anyway,
Yes.
don't we? So it's
And
not,
also, the one thing we want to do as well is to diminish all these myths about Camposol.
yes.
All properties on Camposol have title deeds. Yes, there was a situation where there was a group of properties that didn't have them. About 6-7 years ago,
Yeah.
that got rectified because the bank owned a lot of properties after the developer went into administration, and they wanted to sell them. They wanted to recoup the debt. And the only way they could sell them was to sort out the title deeds. A solicitor locally got them all sorted, and they came on the market. They then sold all they auctioned off the properties on,
Yeah.
and we sold the majority of them.
Yeah.
So all properties have title deeds.
And surveys are available as well if you fancy a
100%.
peace of mind, a bit of peace of mind.
And not a massive cost,
Yeah.
540 euros or
For
something.
full structural
The full
support.
structural. So for peace of mind, you can get that, and that's an individual thing.
Yeah.
Whilst we're talking about buying, I think it's a good point to mention since Brexit, the issues of buying here. So obviously, as a Brit, you would be on a 90-day rule. 90-day in every 180 days is your current rule. But if you want to move here, you've got a few options with visas. You've got the NLV, which is if you're retiring, you
Yeah.
can apply for that in the Spanish consulate, and there is guidelines if you contact the local government what you need to do to adhere to that. You have a nomad visa if you're looking to work out here. And again, everything, rather than us telling you things
Yeah.
on that, we always suggest go online, look into the Spanish consulate, and everything's on there. And it's not people just giving you
There's a
ideas.
local company as well, isn't there?
There's a guy down in the Del Sol, Chris from
Yeah.
Upsticks,
Yeah.
and he has helped a lot of clients
Yeah.
get their NLVs and other visas.
Yeah.
And we can put a link onto him
Yes.
in this video because he has very, very good contact
Yeah.
and very helpful. I've never heard anything bad about the service he gives.
No.
So that's
Your
another
sister's
good
used
point.
them as well, isn't
My
she?
sister and two of her
Yeah.
clients
Yeah.
who have used them, and they've got their NLVs, and it's a 5-year process, and then after that you then get your living visa.
Yeah.
Obviously, as a retired person, if you are retired in the UK and you want to move here, it's all about showing that you can afford to live here.
Yeah.
And from a healthcare point of view, you'll get the healthcare from the UK. You get an S1 form,
Yeah.
bring it over here, you get registered in the local health centre, and then they'll appoint you back to the health centre we have on here in Camposol. So Camposol, let me touch on Camposol
Yeah.
actually.
Because we've got a new.
A new hospital.
Yes.
But we have everything else. Camposol is like a small town. Bars, shops, restaurants, petrol station, banks, pharmacy, medical centre, post office, hairdressers. It's like a small town. So if you wanted
Yeah.
to come here and enjoy the weather, but you're not too comfortable with driving out in the main roads, you can live here.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. But if you're then more adventurous, wow, the things you can do here.
Yeah.
And the roads, what's it like driving here?
Oh, it's fantastic.
There's no traffic.
The toll roads are empty.
The toll roads are empty and very cheap.
Yeah.
But the main thing is the main roads,
Yeah.
there's hardly anything on it. Like this is the busy period for Matheron,
Yeah.
because the Spanish like to go down to the port and
Yeah.
spend a couple of months down there. But it's quiet.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
No traffic
The
jams.
port of Matheron, the Puerto de Matheron is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
You know more about it than me, so please.
Well, Puerto
Tell the
Mathon,
audience.
apart from all the beaches and activities they have down there as well in the summer for the kids, they've got all these like water slides, jet skis, banana boats. You can also do like day trips, can't you, in the
boats.
boat with a
Yeah.
glass bottom. Again, very cheap to do.
And also in the surrounding area,
Yeah.
you've got the Guns of Mazaron,
Yeah.
which is at the top of a hill and the views are stunning. You can then head inland to the Sierra Espuna, which is a national park.
Yeah.
And then there you've got the Blue Lakes. You've got some companies that do kayaking, quad biking
yeah.
and things like that. You've got the water parks. There's one in Murcia and there's one down in Vera. Yeah.
Vera, isn't it? Yeah, and Benidorm as well, which is about an hour and 50.
Yeah,
about an hour and 50.
we've got everything.
Yeah.
So we're pretty
quite
central, but
We said that together.
I know, but it's quiet.
Yes.
It's not Benidorm. I'm not saying anything bad about Benidorm. Everyone has things they like. Benidorm, Torrevieja,
It's great for a
Marbella.
weekend. It's only an hour
Yeah,
and
you can
50
go
up the
away and
road.
enjoy yourself
Yeah.
if you want to party.
Yeah.
If you want relaxing, this
Yeah.
is the place to come.
Right, so again, the after sales department that we have, the bonus is we're local, we're open 6 days a week, and any issues, any queries, anything that you need, we're always there. We do help a lot of our clients out finalising if they need contacts for painters or plumbers, electricians. They always pop in and just ask like for advice, and
Yeah.
we've got all the local contacts that you can rely upon.
Or even when they move in,
yeah.
oh, we can't turn the water on.
That's it. Logan's our man for this, the only man in the office.
Yeah, so what we do generally is when people move in, we give them the keys. We generally check the property beforehand
Yeah.
to make sure everything's on. But if there is an issue, we will
Out
turn
of
up.
hours as well.
Yeah, we will
Yeah.
turn up. We've got some good contacts who will also go and help.
Yeah.
It can be something simple. It could be fuses. It can be the stopcock for water.
Yeah.
But generally we're here. And the good thing is we've all been through it.
Yeah.
So all the staff in the office have bought. They've been through the process and we live here.
Yeah.
We live here full time. So that's that. I think that's peace of mind for
And even
for
when
clients.
even when they come up for a bite to eat or a drink, they always pop in and say hi, and
Yeah.
they're really obviously grateful for what they've achieved. And
I think
Yeah.
as a company, and I'd like to think a lot of companies do this,
Yeah.
but I can only talk for us. But as a company, we go over and above.
yeah,
You know, people are arriving for keys. Sometimes they get a late flight at 11 o'clock at night. And trust me, I've been out waiting for them with keys
Yeah.
at 11 o'clock at night.
yeah,
And it's just something we do. I don't know if agents in the UK would do something like that. But at the end of the day, it's a big move. It's a big cultural move. And
they need all the help they can get.
we're here
Yeah.
to offer that assistance.
Yeah.
And that's very important, peace of mind for customers.
Yeah,
And for people moving to Spain. Not just moving, for a holiday home as well.
yeah,
So that's another thing, another aspect of what Mercers as a company will do for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look after you.
One thing I would like to touch on as well is the team,
Yes.
because this is very important. So in Mercers, we've talked about Lindsay, we've talked about myself, but we have a team of multilingual staff.
You got Alicia, she's Spanish.
Mhm.
She deals with all the Spanish side of things. And you got Sam, UK. She deals with all the British clients, just like Logan. Christina from Germany. She deals with all the Germans.
And the
But
Spanish.
and Spanish, and she does touch a few on the Brits as well because she does speak fluent English. And Laura, who's from Belgium, she deals with all the French and Dutch clients from Holland and Belgium. So we've got a good selection in the office.
We cover
Apart
all
from that,
languages.
we've got our IT team, we've got a marketing team.
Marketing.
Yes.
You've touched on marketing.
Yes,
This is
that's
part of
our-
the marketing campaign.
It is.
So what you'll find is that over the years, companies always advertised in the websites and on Spanish portals and UK portals like Place the Sun, Rightmove, Cairo,
Cairo.
etc. However, things are changing,
Yeah,
and this is why we're here. Social media.
yeah,
Social media has really ramped things up,
yeah.
and
Another level now.
we've got a professional photographer, video chap in now who does all these videos. He's doing one today for us.
The drones.
We've got the drone footage, and we're doing so much more than we have done before.
Yeah.
And like so, TikTok, for example, which is something we're getting
That's
into.
incredible.
We
the amount of
started it a few months
inquiries.
ago, and we must be, I don't know, did you check?
Over 24,000 followers.
So we're on 24,000 followers, and the inquiries that are coming through on that
Yeah.
are quite substantial.
Constant, and we've got a team that's 24 hours on the case. So if we get inquiries come through at midnight, 4 o'clock in the morning, they're always answered straight away. Obviously, if they're French, Dutch, they get allocated to the agent that deals with that language in the office, so the client feels more comfortable.
And the reason we're touching on this point is this is good advertising for the vendors.
Yes.
So as well as buyers, we're obviously wanting buyers. We want to match up buyers and vendors. But vendors, you get a lot more with Mercers, and what we can offer you and the audience we can reach
Yeah.
is becoming bigger all the time. So we're here to advertise Spain and get buyers and people to move over to Spain, but it's important we obviously look after the vendors.
Yes.
And that's something that we're very clear on.
And then not just TikTok, we forgot about Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, which is also quite big as well, but TikTok I would say is the biggest.
TikTok's flying at the
It
moment. And
is.
we'll be doing some dance videos soon, won't we?
Yeah, some funny ones. We've got some lined up
I've done a
actually.
couple.
Alethea was telling me yesterday she wants to do a cool one, so we'll have to do that one after
Look
this
at this,
video.
we're turning into
Yeah.
actors, singers and dancers.
And you
Fantastic.
get everything with Mercers.
Yeah, exactly.
We're up for autographs afterwards.
Selfies, autographs, we're doing a lot.
You get stopped already, don't you, on the street?
I'm a,
Who's that
I'm
guy?
a global
I've
sensation.
seen you before.
Yeah. I've seen you, you idiot. So anyway, come back
Yeah.
to seriousness. So
Yes.
we've touched on the marketing, we've touched on the staff team, and going back to the buyers.
We've
Lots of
touched on cash buys, haven't we?
We've touched on cash
Yeah.
buyers, but
The
you were saying?
finance side of things.
Mhm.
We do have clients that need mortgages, whether they apply in the UK or in Belgium or anywhere in Europe. We've also got Spanish banks that would be willing to help out.
So mortgages are
Mortgage.
still available.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to criteria, it's no different to anywhere. It's all about affordability.
Yeah.
It's all about your income and expenditure, and that's important.
Yeah.
So if you are going to be applying for a mortgage, put your UK, if we're talking to the UK here, put your UK head on, income, expenditure,
Yeah.
and they're lending up to 70% loan to
60,
value.
70, yeah.
Yeah.
60, 70%.
So if it's a mortgage you need, then that is an option for you.
Yeah.
So that's
it.
another positive. So it's not just cash. It's
And we can help with that. We can put them in
mortgages as well.
contact.
yeah, we can.
Local
We have
companies
contacts.
and banks.
Right.
And
point.
not forgetting, they also speak the languages as well. Because when it comes to money, it's a serious thing. And obviously, if you're French or Belgium, they'll cover those languages as well. That's
Most of the
important.
banks, most of the solicitors
Yeah.
do the same. The solicitors
Yeah.
speak all the languages as well.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's nice to hear things in your own language, but when it comes to the
An
legal
important-
documentation,
important-
it has to be in Spanish
Yeah.
for the Spanish law.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we've touched on, this is a bit of a summary. So we've touched on reasons to move to Spain,
Yeah.
what we do as a company,
Yeah.
how we can assist you. We've touched on the vendors. So go back to buyers now. So if anyone's interested in coming to see us or even having a conversation, feel free to make contact with us. Go
And
to our
sellers,
website.
and the sellers.
And sellers.
Yeah.
Go to the website, or we've even got a mobile that's active, which is 0034 620 540098. And that's the office mobile, so any of the team can collect that.
WhatsApps, messages,
You've got the messenger
Yeah.
through
Facebook, TikTok,
TikTok,
which
and then the
you'll see
website.
on the video, though the links will be there.
And we're always here to help you, and at the weekends. So it's not just through
Monday
the
to
week.
Friday.
It's not just Monday to Friday, but we do work weekends as well.
Yeah.
So we're here to help you as best we can. And it's not just Camposol, guys. You know, we've touched on Camposol as an urbanisation. It is the most popular
Yeah.
because of the low price
Yeah.
entry price. But we do inland properties, we do
Country
rural,
houses, yeah.
and we do beach properties as
Yeah.
well.
And
which-
apartments. Condado del Ama.
yeah, some of the other resorts we have as well,
Yeah.
Matterhorn
Golf
Country Club.
resorts.
So we do more than just Camposol. So in summary, thanks for
Yeah, it was a,
listening today,
yeah.
and hopefully you've
Feel
seen
free
us
to contact us.
in our element here in the 35 degrees sunshine.
I think we need a beer now.
We're going to go and get a cerveza and some tapas. So
Thanks, guys.
thanks again, and
We look forward to hearing from you soon.
adios.
Take care. Adios.